Hello, good evening. My voice is probably gonna sound even stranger than usual, because I'm still down with a cold, so my nose is all clogged up. Otherwise, I've been doing better than that. Hold on for a second. Oh boy. Man, I haven't been this badly ill in quite a while. Monday evening was just amazingly bad. I was sweating and freezing at the same time, and then I got a stomach ache and a headache as well. That was, yeah, not pleasant, let me tell you that. So, let's just get into things. There we go. Running things. Also, as a result of this, I missed a few lectures that I didn't want to miss, which is a bummer. But I think I'll be able to manage somehow. For now, I have to see if I can catch up with things. Also, throughout the stream, I'm most certainly gonna be like blowing my nose and sneezing and sniffling all the time. There's not really much I can do about that, so you'll have to bear with it. Like that. Okay. Initially, for today, I intended on making another podcast thing with Gingy, but he has the ability to show up at the worst possible time and not show up for fucking hours before that. So, yeah, that didn't happen. Ah, god damn it. Anyway, there's a few other things I'd like to talk about, but first I need to blow my nose. Alright. So, today I want to do a bit of an experiment. Or, not really an experiment, but rather a practice sheet of sorts. And, let's see. I'll just write it out, why not? God, fucking my paint. God damn. I remember like trying to write like this. It reminds me of fucking primary school when we had to fill like fucking entire books almost, or like fucking notebooks full of stupid writing, and just it has to be exactly aligned along the line, and if you go off by however many percent, you're gonna get points detracted and whatever. God, that sucked. Anyway, There we go. Title, amazing. Only took me 10 minutes. Alright, so mostly I was just, like, I got back into the webcomics thread. Bad webcomics thread, though that's kind of what you call it, a double down word. Because all webcomics are bad. Anyway, and like, one thing I noticed again was that loads of people just make way too much use of fucking hand on neck to establish like shyness or whatever. So, right. I was thinking of maybe we could do a thing where I draw a few expressions that are a bit more expressive, so to speak. And take a look at that. Might be a good exercise. But first, before I do that, I got a video to show. It is a good video, otherwise I probably wouldn't show it, so you know. Hold on, give me a second. I'll pull it up. There we go. Good. Alright. That was an example of a bad webcomic. So, let's get to this. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself. As if that's ever happened before. Alright. How are you guys doing, by the way? Might as well ask. While I got nothing better to talk about. I guess you guys aren't even watching anymore. Great. Good. Amazing stuff. Are you serious? Is my voice that bad? Or is the music just too loud or what? So I can turn that down. Okay. Eh. I'm not at all comfortable anymore just drawing busts. For some reason, I'm almost always need to do a full body thing in order to feel comfortable in how I place things. I'll try to do without it at this. For this, just to add an additional kind of challenge to it. It really shouldn't be a challenge at all. That's just a deficiency on my behalf. Can't imagine Pince is having the same excuse though. So, I guess he stopped watching. Good. Now we can finally be free. Yeah, I'm not good at fucking sketching around. Ah. I sometimes eat an entire box of Jaffa cakes too. I don't know. But then again, I'm a fat fuck, so you know. I'm not like fat by fat people standards, but I'm definitely more voluptuous than I like. Jaffa cakes are pretty good, but they get old really quick too. Not old as in stale, but old as in boring. I would imagine it could be pretty good if they were like made by an actual bakery and not in a factory. God damn it. I'm not gonna repeat everything. I don't like what I'm doing at all. I think I need a better way to go about this. Like, this is one of the problems I often have. Like, so many people just draw busts all the time, or even worse, just faces. And like human body language, there's so much more to it than that. Your entire physical body plays a role in that, and it feels so weird for me to like try to cut off half of it. I just don't really know how to deal with that. So let me see if I can. But on the other hand, it obviously takes a lot more time to draw a full body thing. So I'm probably not going to be able to do as many examples as I would have liked. I do it like this before I get exhausted. But either way, it's just a practice thing, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay, proportions match. Good. God, my nose. Hate it. Hate it with a passion. Good enough as a fucking whatever. No, it's not good enough. Okay, let's try this again. I'm already messing up.
Ah. Holy shit. This is terrible. I'm not sure if I'm out of practice or if I'm just having a bad day or if I just suck. Probably a combination of all the three in some manner of combination. Also, I watched the first 2 episodes of
Ghost in the Shell, Arise, alternate architecture.
So, first off, probably should explain.
There's Ghost in the Shell, Arise was a collection of 4 movies, as far as I understand, and then they
reformatted that into
a 10-episode anime series called Alternate Architecture. So I'm watching that.
And my first impressions are kind of mixed. I'm not sure if I'm be calling this wrong, but it seems much more compressed and like much more eager to jump into the next action set piece than standalone complex used to be. But I might be remembering that wrong, so I wanna like watch 1 or 2 episodes of that before I hand in my verdict, and obviously also finish the series. But yeah, I don't know. It also, I'm not sure if it's like filled with stupider technobabble than before. Kind of seemed like that, but I might be wrong about that, especially. So I don't know, but I'm not like fucking amazed by it yet. It might turn me around. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Then again, I never expected to be blown away by it, so this isn't really coming as a surprise or anything. Also, I might as well actually talk about what I'm doing when I'm drawing these. So one of the generally when people are nervous or shy or like awkward, feeling awkward, it all goes under the same kind of collection of expressions, I guess. Primarily what people tend to do is like avoid eye contact or flick around rapidly with their eyes, or like not be steady. They're certainly not calm, and they tend to like fidget around. And now fidgeting and things like that, random sorts of quirks that people have tend to be very varied. So one of the possible quirks that people have is like trying to touch your necks or reach for it or whatever. That's only one of them though. Like other things are like touching your face somewhere, or your chest, or like squirming around with your fingers, or like bending your knees in a certain way, or like shifting positions and all of that sort of thing, or like tilting your head slightly or contorting your face in some kind of way. And like there's so many different ways to express this kind of feeling, and there's so many different nuances to it. I think it's actually almost a crime to if you never make use of that and always just fall back to the same fucking thing. It's just a shame if you do that. So don't be a hack fraud artist like fucking Chef Shock, or however fuck you're supposed to fucking pronounce his name. Bloody nose.
naturally, by no means am I a competent artist. So, lots of what I draw and say here, like lots of the things I say are theoretically what you should do, not necessarily what I do, because I don't have the ability to do it, and I'm painfully aware of my lack of ability to properly express things that I know about. Yeah, so I'm probably not someone you should use as an example. Also, this music is pissing me off. Let's do something different. There we go. But, nevertheless, that does not render my advice bad. Hold on. Or inaccurate. Which is why I'm still doing this, even though I suck. Generally, though, I guess on the most fundamental level of advice for this sort of thing is that when people are unsure about things, they don't assume any sort of fixed stance. Pose. They tend to use something that is more fluid, more varied, destabilized in some sense. Which you can probably follow up with some theory about biology that you pulled out of your ass, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't need to rationalize it. I'm just stating how it is. depending on how I feel about things, I might do the latent finale after this.
Suddenly, I have lost the ability to draw circles.
I don't like this one.
Ah, boy. This is not coming along very well.
Another thing that's often forgotten is, and myself included, yours truly included, is to change up, like make the pelvis and shoulders not exactly level with the ground, and like shoulders and pelvis always follow the opposite kind of direction. So, for example, if you're standing on one leg like this, and your shoulders are gonna counterbalance that. Gonna get a C curve there and an S curve over here, or a C thingamajig, and that's how it works. Hooray!
Anatomy and
Things like that.
amazing. Who'd have thunk it? Who's that fucking title thing? Probably need to change fucking. Yeah, I need to redo this. Whatever. I think I'll just do these 4 as an example. And I want a different music again. Something a bit more... like a thing. Let me see. Something with a bit more substance, maybe. Not sure if that's the right word for it, or what I'm trying to describe, but it seems appropriate enough. Let me see then. How about this? Actually, hold on. Gonna blow my nose again. Be right back. Yeah, that feels much better. Hopefully I can do this without an additional sketch layer. That would be ace.
ourselves beneath the ocean. We move in slow motion. Where has my fire gone? I've lost the will to hold on. I fade away. I let my love die and I walked away. I let my love die and I looked away from the last of my home. When our love loses light, when our love loses light, where has the spirit gone? I've lost the heart in the sunlight. I gave it away. I let my love die and I walked away. I let my love die and I looked away from the last.
For some reason, pants with like wide bottom ends seem to become more fashionable nowadays. Not sure. Wasn't that like a trend from the 50s, 60s, something like that? Kind of confused why it's coming back. Did it? They're not dropping any frames at the moment, so I'm not sure. Also, like, streams have, over the past, like, since the last week or so, I seem to be getting at least, like, 100 or so drop frames each stream. I don't know why. I can only assume that it's either my ISP or YouTube being a shit, but I don't know. I really can't tell.
Don't let them take you down.
Hold on.
It's time to stand up tall. We gotta face our fears, knock down these walls. It's time to stand up tall. We gotta face our fears, knock down these walls. And when the world pushes you down, you gotta get back up. World comes crashing down. You gotta hold your ground. You gotta hold your ground. You gotta hold your ground. Don't let them take you down. Take your heart away. And when the world comes crashing down, you gotta hold your ground. And when the world comes crashing down, you gotta hold your ground.
Steam.
Peace of mind, I can never seem to find it. I can never seem to get out of my head now. Get out of my head now.
Silence, I can never seem to find it. I can never seem to get out of my head now. Get out of my
I wanna play through these noisy city streets. I wanna run away into the woods and disappear. I wanna break through these tired city walls. I wanna disappear into the hills and run.
Hold on a sec. Steam. There we go. I should mute it.
These noisy city streets. I wanna run away into the woods and disappear. I wanna break through these tired city walls. I wanna disappear into the hills and run away.
Oh boy.
I hope this warmth remains. I wanna touch your skin. I wanna know you again. I wanna feel your light. I hope we last the night. I wanna wake up, feel the water and the sunlight on my face. But time is never on our side. Time is never on our side. Time is never on our side. Time is never on our side.
I wanna feel alive. I wanna touch the sky. I wanna know your name. I hope this warmth remains.
I wanna touch your skin. I wanna know you again. I wanna feel your light. I hope we last the night. I wanna wake up, feel the water and the sunlight on my face. But time is never on our side. Time is never on our side. Time is never on our side. Time is never on our side.
Ah.
From all mistakes until we learn to love another way. We're running away from all mistakes until we learn to love another way.
Hooray! We got the stream back. The first thing I wanted to try, but I couldn't, is like forcing YouTube to start a new stream. And what YouTube does is kind of weird. It like if even if you end the stream,
it like it waits for some amount of minutes until it says, okay, this is a new stream, in order to avoid issues where like disconnection or so would suddenly split things up, I assume. Anyway, that didn't work because the timeout is too long, so I switched to the YouTube backup upload server thing, and that seems to have worked now. Anyway, glad it's back. Chewing gum is bad for you. I used to really like chewing gum, but I can barely stand it nowadays. I don't know what happened. Well, yeah, I know. For me, the problem is more like they seem to, like, all of the chewing gum brands I know almost immediately lose their flavor, and then after a while it just feels like an awful thing in your mouth. Also, I think it causes like whatever the things are called in like cysts that you get in your mouth or something like that. I don't know. The weird things, the annoying things that hurt a lot when you put your tongue on it or whatever. I don't know where I was going with that. It's just a thing. I'm trying to make conversation here. Come on. And you know I'm terrible at that. Well, Gingy apparently thinks it's not okay. is bad. Bad, 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 bad. Badly done.
Just hold on, I don't want to let go. Just hold on,
I don't know what I'm doing here.
I don't want to let go. Somewhere out in the cold, your heart is frozen and you've lost your soul. Somewhere out in the cold, you threw away all your happiness.
By the way, Kieran, I said this before, but oh wait, it'll be right back. So never mind. Fuck. God damn it.
Trap yourself inside. Somewhere out in the cold, I'm searching for you. Somewhere out in the cold, I'm searching for you.
Fuck, this is taking way too long. There's a game that does this thing sort of like that, Gingy. I have it even. What was it called? Oh my god, I forget. Let me see, maybe you can find it. My Steam library is too big and too What is it called?
God damn it. Not a really stupid title. Oh yeah, here it is. Elegy for a Dead World, I think it's called. And the idea is the game gives you a few sorts of areas to explore, and then it like lets the player actually write what happened, sort of in a very freeform kind of style. And then you can go and see what other people wrote for the different scenarios. So you can sort of read loads and loads of different interpretations of what took place.
You're screaming out, you're a victim, you're a victim. You're screaming out, you're a victim, you're a victim. You're always a victim. Your mind is all you have when you're trapped in here. Behind this door, you are someone else.
I'm pretty sure you have heard of that. I remember you talking about it. Also, otherwise, actually, sort of the Myst games are kind of like that. And they do have sort of elements of that. For example, especially Myst 4 Revelation has a large part of that where two of the characters get banished to worlds that that they're unfamiliar with, and they write journals that you can read in the game. Myst 4 is a game I want to stream at some point for Shizzle, so hopefully you're gonna be with me for that. It's gonna be a tough one, though, because puzzles are difficult. Yeah, Myst games have characters in them, of course. All of them do. Even the first one did. The FMV stuff is a large part of what made the Myst games back in the day. What's that face about, Pincers?
You're screaming out, you're a victim, you're a victim. You're screaming out, you're a victim, you're a victim. You're always a victim.
Then why did you type it? I'm sure it was something, so why did you type it? Type it.
I'm learning to trust the voices in my head. When I get freaked out, my mind begins to shout. Wake up in the night, voices tell myself it's fine. Oh, please just don't cry wake up in the night, voices gonna hide I tell myself it's fine. Oh, please just don't cry
Karen, I was gonna say a thing about Ghost in the Shell Rise. So the situation, as I understand it, is there was an OAV called Ghost in the Shell Rise, which is basically 4 movies, and then they remade that, or at least sort of repackaged that as an anime of 10 episodes, and that's called Ghost in the Shell Rise Alternate Architecture. So I started watching the anime version of it, watched the first 2 episodes in it, and so far it's alright. I'm having a few doubts. Most notably, the pacing seems very different from what I recall standalone complex being. For example, it's much more eager to jump into the next action set piece than I remember standalone complex being. And it also seems to lay on heavy on the references back to standalone complex and the previous 2 movies, which I don't really feel forced rather than natural, so I don't know. Maybe that's just the first 2 episodes, I don't know. I'll be sure to let you know if it's any good at all once I've finished it completely. But so far it's not like overwhelmingly bad or overwhelmingly good. It's just sort of, I don't know. Right. I'm also going to like rewatch a couple of episodes of Standalone Complex just so I'm sure I'm not like making shit up about what that was like. Also, give me a second. Music ran out, and I fucking need to hurry up. God damn, we're running out of time if I want to finish off Layton, which is certainly gonna take quite a while. Whoops. Let me show down on stream. Real quick. Ah. Oh, it's another one of these. Nice. Good burp. Whee! Good. I approve.
Also, Saturday is gonna be another art stream in the afternoon. We're gonna do more of that art style trade thing, experiment thing that I did, because I want to finish that off sometime within my measly lifespan. And I'm afraid that if I don't do it soon, it's never gonna happen.
Art style trade, not art trade. Hold on. Bu. There you go. That should explain it somewhat.
Alright, enough of this shite. Gonna have to type up some kind of explanation alongside this, but other than that, it should be done. So. One 3. There we go. Wait, hold on, is that small enough for Twitter? Shoot.